Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. I did this. Okay, so when I did this, don't do this. This messes things up. So this happened because I replaced the power steering pump. If you watch this video, you can see what I did. Well, by doing that, by replacing it, I dropped the rack and pinion. And by pulling it down, I ended up pulling out the steering shaft from all the splines around the firewall. And I didn't realize I did this. So what happened then was I got in the car to make sure that the power steering pump was working, and the steering wheel freewheeled. So I was like, oh, interesting. So I just spun it, and by spinning it, I broke the ribbons inside, and I did not know I did this. So anyway, I got the splines lined up, got the car running again, and the steering wheel centered, and I realized that my buttons weren't working. Now, they were working beforehand, they weren't working after I freewheeled it, if we want to call it that. So just don't freewheel the steering wheel. Doesn't end well. So let's fix this. Let's see what it looks like and dig into it. So follow me along as I try to fix these ribbons. So we're in the car, obviously. Here's the steering wheel. I got it as straight as I wanted it. Now back here, there's a hole here and one on the opposite side. I'm going to be using my T20 to take that off. Once those two are out, this airbag should come out. I did disconnect the battery. I'm really hoping this doesn't blow up in my face, but we will see. This is also a great time to replace. You can see a little bubble popping up there. That's off. These are a great time to replace these instead of just putting stickers over them. So let's get going. Both the Allen screws have been loosened up and back. They actually don't fall out as of right now. So this should all come out. Wish me luck. We don't blow up the airbag. And we are good. Right now, you can see all the other wires. This is good. This is fine. Awesome. Sweet. Looks like I got two more here, one here to loosen up the paddle. This is for the paddles. So let me do that. And we got the purple and yellow. So I'll work on getting those off, and then it's just going to be taking that off right here to be able to get to the clock spring. That bolt was a little bit harder to take out. There's some Loctite on it, so I'm going to reapply some Loctite to put it in. You can see there we have our splines. I am going to mark mine so that it is completely perfect when I go to put it back on. Line it up. It looks like right now there are two lines. You know what? That looks like a big gap there, so maybe it can only go on one way. Let's hope that's the case. At least if anything, this video will be help for me to put it back on. So the steering wheel came off, no problem. There's these little clips right there. I got a small screwdriver and pried this off. There's 4 of them. And as I take this off, you can see that that is busted. That's supposed to be connected. And so is that piece back there, so right in there. So I don't know if they're supposed to be connected together or what. I need to do some more research here and see if I can solder it back together. This is, from what I can tell from Mercedes, a couple $300 to $500 part. I know it was working before this, so yeah, let me just see what I can do. I'll obviously keep you guys up to date. What's happening? So after a lot of time, I got my new clock spring. Here's the old one sitting right here. That's the cable that I broke. Whoops. And I did get my new one. Here, let's pull this out. Here's the new one. Not too bad. Looks exactly the same. Everything goes here. Everything's good. Should be pretty quick to put in. Let's get started. I want to be able to drive this thing. I got a car show tomorrow night, Cars and Coffee on next Saturday, and just kind of been missing this thing. So yeah, hopefully this is an easy install. It was easy to take off, so let's get going. On the back here, there was a yellow clip clipped in right there, and the white thing went on the side there, and then this just slides on. There was that red tab that we broke off. I just did that. This was sitting right like this, and I just took that right off. Now all this is going to be good. I just need to hook up oh, and I put the plastic clip back on the back for the leather, and now I just need to fix all this, put all this back on with the steering wheel and all those. So should be pretty easy. I'm pretty optimistic about this, so let's keep this going. Got the center bolt put back on, got the steering wheel set. Now we're just going to tighten this up, make sure that's all nice and tight and torqued down, and then it's going to be putting in the airbag, the center of the steering wheel, and let's just hope all these buttons start working again. So here goes nothing. Well, that actually went a lot easier than I thought. Only took me 2 minutes to put that bolt on, plug in the burgundy and the yellow switch plugs on either side, and then there were 2 switches up here. I think they were for these, and then yeah, put this on, and there's those 2 bolts back here, right in here, one there and one on the other side. I just used my T4 here. You see that? Yep. And just a little get that done, and now it's time to fire it up, and hopefully this all works. So thanks for watching, guys. If anything goes wrong and it doesn't work, obviously I'll do a little follow-up. And it works. Woo! That was easy. Expensive, but easy. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in, watching me fix a mistake that I had. And yep, here's all the old pieces sitting down here. So lessons learned. Don't freewheel, don't free spin your wheel if the drive or steering shaft comes out, thinking it's all fun and games. So well, lessons learned, few $100 and a new video. So thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later.